that she has sent nudes, full face nudes. Mark, and all you know about him, I don't want to arrest her for violating a restraining order. Are you about to bury me alive? Are you about to harm me in some type of way? So he was in the closet while dating her. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you guys are new, welcome. So y'all, one of my videos hit 1,000 views! Hey, she's been a hater because her video, get down. She's been a hater because her video ain't hit 1,000 views. What you hating on your mama for when you gonna eat too? You feel me? But y'all, 1,000 views. 192 subbies. Oh. I just want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so freaking much. Like, y'all, I was about to go to sleep and I was like, you know what? Let me check my video. I had just got off work and it said 1,000 views and I said, hold up, wait a minute, is this real? And it is indeed real, and I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful. Like, it's like 1,000 views, bro, 1,000 views. Like, I was at work the next day talking to myself. I was like, yeah, you know what, you did that, you doing your thing, they support you, they rock with you. Like, oh my gosh, that's so exciting. Like, and the rest of the day, I was just so happy. So thank y'all for contributing to my happiness. Oh my gosh. Okay, so first dates, they can be scary, they can be crazy, they can be good, they can be bad. You can meet you a sugar daddy, a baby daddy who don't pay the child support, that say abort that baby, okay? You never know. You never know. With that being said, this person went on a first date when they were 15. When I was 15, a girl asked me to the movies. It was I Love You Man. Her parents decided to attend too. First of all, I guess the movie was rated PG-13 and older, but parents, y'all should have went and go sit somewhere else. I hope y'all did, because that's crazy. Then one of the characters cursed like 10 minutes into the movie, and the parents told us we were leaving. They took me right home, and that was that. That's not a good first date. At 15, and you going to the movies with a girl, or you going to the movies with a boy, and the parents gotta come? Man, cancel the day. We might as well have a movie night at the crib, okay? I don't like that. I get it. They want to be safe. I get it. They want to make sure you ain't doing that with their child. But, I mean, we're 15. We know what cussing is. We know cussing is bad. But we also know that it's good to get those cuss words out because people be having you messed up. So for the parents to end the date, that's bogus. Those parents low down and dirty for that. It's hard to say I was catfish because the actual girl was there. But so was her boyfriend and her friend. It's definitely hard to say that you were catfished. She thought I would be a better match with. What made it more odd is that she has sent nudes, full face nudes, not Photoshop face swaps. I could see the chest tat on her in person, not mistaking that. Hold up, wait a minute. Hold up. You telling me that she was like, oh my Lord. Oh my cannoli. So she sent you nudes with her face. You could see these tits haze, okay? Sent you nudes and then said let's go on a date. And when you get there, her boyfriend and her friend is there. I wouldn't even consider that catfishing, because what do you even call that? What would one call that? That is weird and awkward. What in the world? I'm like flabbergasted. I stayed long enough to have a beer because I just didn't see how they expected this to work. Sad thing, her friend was not in any way unattractive. Just the setup made me think I'm not walking away with all my kidneys tomorrow. And why go so far as nudes? I didn't ask first. So, why you didn't leave from the jump? Like, you literally stayed for a beer. So, I don't know. I feel like if you had a few beers in and they invited you over, all your kidneys would have been gone because you would have been like, yeah, I'm coming over. That is just so weird. I went on a date with this girl from Tinder. She super liked me and messaged first. So I was really happy to have someone interested. I asked if she'd like to go for a walk sometime and she said she'd love to. Okay, super liking on the Tinder. So we get to walking and like 5 minutes in, she asked if I have a roommate. I said yes. I live with 5 people and tell her about a few of them. There's Max, Matt, Mark. Wait, Mark Smith? I know him. What's he been up to? If we on a date, why you so excited to ask me about my roommate, Mark Smith? Because I bring him up. You loop that into there so that I could bring up Mark. And then why you assuming it's a Mark you know? So what are your intentions really? Let me know. So we started chatting about my roommate and she knows a lot about him. Bruh. Ain't this a date for the two of us, girl? Why is we talking about Mark and all you know about him? I don't want to hear it, bruh. Damn. She knows a lot about him, his family, the sports he plays, his girlfriend. Every time I try to move the conversation somewhere else, she brings it back to Mark. She's not even pretending to be into me anymore. She just fangirling out over my roommate. I just love him. His hair is always so shiny and he smells so nice. She spends the full 2 hours. You stay, boy, the first 10 minutes of talking about Mark, I would have left. Because if you care so much about Mark, go on a date with Mark and his girlfriend. She spends the full 2 hours talking about him and asking all sorts of questions. I didn't really know what to do, so I just boredly kept answering. Boy. Oh, why would you waste 2 hours of your life that you won't get back talking about Mark to this girl that you are supposed to be on a date with? I got bored because I know everything about Mark. When we get back to our car, she shifts gears again. Hey, so I had a really great time. Want to go back to your place to have some fun? She's really creeping me out at this point, so I tell her I have homework to do and maybe later. I get back and tell Mark about the date. He knows exactly who she is. He picks up his phone and immediately calls the police. They show up at the house, find the girl outside in the backyard, and arrest her for violating a restraining order or something. Oh my gosh. It turned out she was super unstable and had stalked my roommate since they went on a date almost a year prior. She recognized from photos. Wow. She had of him and used me to find out where he lived. That, wow, is like absolutely crazy. Like, she literally had a restraining order out against her. And she should be a detective. She did her research to find you, to go on a date with you, talk about Mark for 2 hours with you, and proceed to go back to the house with you. But instead, she followed you back to the house because you unintentionally led her there because you weren't aware that she was crazy. What can I say? She is dedicated and committed. Okay, third date with a guy from Hinge. Ooh. I don't know much about the Hinge app, but just it being called Hinge sounds kind of like scary a little bit. Maybe it's just me. So, third date with a guy from Hinge. Started off completely normal. Went to a pub for a few drinks. Pub closes. Guy invites me back to his. Y'all, I've only seen those in movies, and I don't know, that just scares me. I guess I watched the ID channel too much, thanks to my auntie. So when we got back to his and have a few more drinks, he then asked if I'd like to smoke a joint. Hadn't smoked for a few years, but thought, hey, it'll be fine. End up feeling very sick and unable to move.
Holy hell! Help!
Wow, that is like crazy. Cause boom, what do you do? I mean, you're a goner, pretty much. You don't have to be, but you are. Damn. Guy doesn't have a bucket or bowl, so brings over the entire kitchen bin and places it next to me. He then suggests we watch a movie. Guy puts on American Psycho. Oh, bro. Guy puts on American Psycho. Have you not seen American Psycho? That guy is truly a psycho. He's crazy. He's killer. Oh my gosh. And I sit there for the next 2 hours paralyzed and paranoid, completely convinced he's going to murder me. And he lived on a boat. Girl, where is your sense of survival skills? Like, why would you smoke a joint with this man and it was already pre-rolled up? You don't know what he put in it, but you said, I'm going to take a puff, and now I cannot move my legs. Bro. And I don't know if y'all watched American Psycho, but I watched it either earlier this year or last year. And when I tell y'all, psychotic straight jacket is what that man needed to be put in, but he also needed to be put down. Okay? Crazy as hell. The girl took me to a cemetery at night, walked me to a grave, explained that it was her cousin, and that night was the anniversary of his death. Then told me a long story about how he SA her. That is really dark. Really dark. And then on a first date, that's where she takes. I don't know. I'm trying to figure out if that's like okay, because she's like clearly mentally disturbed. But maybe she is the reason why he in the ground. And then someone commented, I take it there was no second date. Buddy says, I wish that was true. I saw her a few times after that. On our last day, we were drinking at a bar and some dude I'd never met before got in my face, told me he was going to kill me for being there with her, and then smashed a chair to pieces. A bunch of people held him back as we escaped, and that was the only time I've ever driven drunk. Later, she married one of my best friends. So she almost got you beat up. Why? I don't understand why you would continue to see her after that first date. Cause somebody take me to the graveyard. They cousin that did that to them. Why would you? First of all, why are you taking me to a graveyard on the first date? That's scary. Are you about to bury me alive? Are you about to harm me in some type of way? I'm concerned. I got a child to take care of. Okay. Why would you see her again? And then she married your best friend, rightfully so, because she was never the one for you, taking you to the graveyard. The heck? I went on a date with a girl to a bar and grill. The girl just got set free from a bad relationship. The bartender was her uncle, the server was her sister, and the fresh ex-boyfriend was there on a date with another guy. Oh, wow. So this must be like a really small town y'all live in, I'm going to assume. And the ex-boyfriend was there on a date with a guy, so he was in the closet while dating her. That's so messed up. Because, you know, a lot of men do that. You know, they want to hide their little tushies and act like they're not getting bent over. But they aren't. And, you know, it's really sad because be who you are for your pride. You feel me? Be who you are. Be who you are. Just be who you are. It's 2020, 30. Be who you are. Okay, but no, seriously, I don't know. I think it's kind of awkward, but maybe y'all got some free stuff. Maybe she suggested that. I don't know why she would suggest that. Or maybe she just took you on a date because she wanted to see who her ex-boyfriend was going on a date with. But regardless, the ex-boyfriend been on a date with a guy. Like, how you know it was a date? How you know it wasn't his homeboy? And they checking up on y'all. I don't know, but if that was a date, they need to be who they is for their pride, okay? That's a lot to unpack because you got the family there, you got the ex-boyfriend there, and it's just hard to focus on the date when all of that is going on. Be who you are. Okay, guys, that is the end of this video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Can we do 1,000 views, 1,000 plus views, 1,000 subbies? Like, let me know. Let me know. Let's just make it happen, okay? Let's just make it happen. But this was different. So I hope y'all like this video. I like it, so I think I might do more like these. And on that note, I got a daughter to go walk. So I'll see y'all later, okay?